Sort of educational, slightly educational, helpful maybe. I was telling you earlier, I'm in a jam group. A lot of folk people like lyrics, and so they don't like jam groups, because jam groups, the lyrics go on for about a minute, and then the song goes on for 30 minutes after that. So they're like, baby, I love you, and then they take a lead, and fucking the rest of the day goes by. And then, also, they're really good. So this group I'm in, we're called the Hardworking Americans. They all play very well. Thank you. And so, I don't play guitar in the group because that would jack it up a little bit. I can play, but not great, not so good that I could play with other people, you know. I'm getting better, but so all I do in that group is just stand there and sing, which means in a jam group, in a 90-minute show, I'm working 7 minutes of the show. And the rest of the time, I'm just sort of standing there, you know. And I got into the group because on my days off, I like to, people who go to jam groups, they trip balls and they spin around in a circle. It's a lot of fun if you're into it. It's a lot of fun for me. It can get religious sometimes, man. Go see the Chris Robinson Brotherhood or something, and everything's tracking, and it just feels Neil Casal, man. That's the Circles Around the Sun, man. You ever heard of that? Check that out. And that was what was playing when you guys came in. Anyway, to make a short story long, I joined this jam group, and I got in it mostly, I guess, because like I said, I like to take acid and go see jam groups. And then when I got in a jam group, I found out it was only 10 feet closer to I just got a better seat, you know, because I could take acid and do the show, you know, just sing a couple lines and then just do this for the rest of the night. Some people get pissed, they come to support the group, but anyway, one night we were in Santa Cruz, and the guy in the front row was dressed like Uncle Sam, and I could tell he was holding up a liquid vial of LSD. I could tell it was acid, so he handed it to me. I guess a second acid story of the night. So he hands it to me, and I turn around and face the drummer, and so the crowd can't see me, and I drink some, and I put the rest in my pocket. And 20 minutes later, we were rocking so balls, and the light show that we don't even fucking have was ripping better than the dead. And I was having such a good time, and the guy that gave it to me was having a good time, and everything felt right. And afterwards, I thought I sounded terrific and told the fellas as much. And I noticed that they take LSD too to do the gigs, and they play. I don't know how they fucking do it. But then the next night we were in Los Angeles. This kind of so I figure if something's good, what more would be better? So right before the gig, I found that thing in my pocket, and I drank the rest of it, jumped in the shower, and then when I went to get out, by the time I got out of the shower, it was working already. And I went to get out of the shower, and the door moved a little, so I couldn't get out. And I'm like, oh, this shower's gonna fuck with me. And I thought it was hilarious. Oh, this shower, this fucking shower. And then I finally get out, and I'm like, already just probably look like a little Manson-y. And then I go to try to get out of the room. Same issue with the door. I'm trying to get out of the room. I can't. I'm chasing the door. I finally get out. I get down to the lobby. They have a doorman. You know, I never had thought of that so literally until that day. Went down to the lobby, and I had trouble with the door again, and I was chasing it around the lobby, sweating, all fucked up, and the doorman, he helped me out. And so the next thing I knew, I was on the street, and all I had to do was get across. I could see the House of Blues, and all I had to do was walk 27 steps over there, man. And I don't know what happened, but I don't remember what happened, but the next thing I know, I was just walking around Hollywood, and I was trying to remember what I was trying to remember, and I was having fun, but I was like, I'm supposed to do something, man. And I was like, I think I'm looking for something. And then my main motto has always been, when in doubt, give up. It's better. It doesn't sound as good as it works in theory. It almost always works in theory. And so I think I see these two guys sitting against a liquor store, and I think, fuck it, I'll sit with those guys. And they didn't care, so I'm sitting there watching the night go by, having a good time, and these two kids come down the street, young younger kind of hippies, and they're looking at me funny. So I'm looking at them funny, I guess. And then the girl says, "Aren't you Todd Snider?" And I was like, "Shit, yes! Fuck, man! Thank you." And then I said, "But where, though?" I remember she looked at me like, and now I look back on it, and "but where" is an odd question. "Aren't you Todd Snider?" "Yeah, but where?" But she understood what I meant, and she said, "Well, we're on our way to see your band play." And I said, "You guys gotta take me with you to that thing." So we get to the show, and I tell the guys, "We have to cancel, because I'm tripping balls. I think we're in a bullet." I think it. And I said, "We can't go out there." And Dave was like, "That's not how jam works, man. We're going the fuck out there." And so I said, "I don't know what I'm supposed to do." And our piano player, Chad, said that a banana was going to help, right? So he goes and gets a banana and hands it to me, and fuck if I know it works, right? In fact, that's the tip, that's the educational part, is if you take too much acid, a banana helps. And you can see that it's the if you look it up on the computer, the El Rey Theater, we play great that whole night. I had that banana the whole fucking time, too. We were rocking. And then I found out after that if I'd eaten it, it had helped even more. That's what they said. So that's something also to consider. Conservative Christian, right-wing Republican, straight white American male. Gay bashing, black fearing, war fighting, tree killing, regional leaders say. Shirt tugging, frat housing, kick tapping, back slapping, hater of hippies like me. Tree hugging, peace loving, pot smoking, porn watching, lazy ass hippies like me. Tree hugging, peace loving, pro-choice and gay wetting, widespread panic digging hippies like me. Skin color blinded, conspiracy minded, protesters of corporate greed. We who have nothing and most likely will, until we all end up locked up in jails by conservative Christian, right-wing Republican, straight white American male. Diamonds and dogs, boys and girls, we're living together in two separate worlds. We're following leaders of mountains of shame. We're looking for someone to blame. Well, I know who I like to blame. Conservative Christian, right-wing Republican, straight white American male. Soul-saving, flag-waving, rush-loving, lamb-paving, personal friends to the quails. Remember the quail? Right to the John Lee, working so hard to keep the free reins of this democracy. From a tree-hugging, peace-loving, pot-smoking, porn-watching, lazy-ass hippies like me. Tree-hugging, peace-loving, pot-smoking, porn-watching, jam band hippies like me.